Okay, so in today's video I shall be evaluating my fave and least fave era for each member of Ikon and then ranking each era overall. To be honest, I based it off music videos more than actual albums like in my Pentagon video, so some eras may technically be overlapping LMAO. Anyway, on with the video. Let's start with my bias Jinwon. His best era in my opinion is Killing Me. Like oof. Vocals on point, outfits on point, and the main dancer abilities jump the fuck out. And I loved his green hair. Not many people can pull that off, but goddamn Jinwon made it his bitch. Absolutely stunning. Killing Me was already a queen, but Jinwon owned her and made her his own. His worst era would be Dumb and Dumber. I think this song was more focused on the rap line, which is fine, but it just meant it wasn't Jinwon's era to shine. There's nothing in particular that was bad about this era, it just was forgettable for Jinwon. Apart from him emerging from the fridge in the MV, because wow, iconic. Next up is our leader Hanbin. Odd 7 forever binges. His best era is Bling Bling. Of course, basically every era is great for Hanbin musically, as his rapping is unmatched and literally everything he does is 10 out of 10. But Bling Bling is the one. It suited Hanbin so much. The rapping, the baggy hoodies, and the hair. I love it so much. Hanbin screamed bad bitch in Bling Bling, and that's the tea. His worst era is Apology. It's a more vocal based song, so perhaps not meant to be Hanbin's era, you get me. It wasn't an era where Hanbin in particular would be the focal point. It wasn't his best look either, I'll be honest. I love Apology era, just not necessarily on Hanbin, I guess LMAO. Now on to Bobby. His best era is B-Day. Now it could be said that this is also Bling Bling era, but I'ma count her as a spectred era altogether. We were given two separate Bobby looks. Blonde fluff and black and blonde fluff. It was wonderful LMAO. Bobby completely steals the entire era, like damn Jinwon's my bias, but I always end up watching Bobby the most lol. His worst era is Airplane. Another more vocally charged song, so as a rapper Bobby won't be in the spotlight so much. Airplane isn't one of my faves overall, to be honest. It's a bit forgettable for me, and really I don't think this was anyone's best era. They were just beginning, just growing, so I think they've improved a lot and moved past this stage. Onto our Maknae Chanwoo. His best era is I'm Okay. I'm Okay is the reason I stan Ikon LMAO. When she dropped I was here for it. And I mean everyone was serving lukes. Chanwoo in particular I think was given more opportunity in the spotlight with more lines, and I really like the suits and hair he had. The stylists didn't do him dirty for once, woohoo. His worst era is My Type. Who thought bald Chanwoo was a good idea? Not me. Whoever cut his hair deserves the sack, because that was not it, fam. It was just absolutely awful LMAO. I'm so sorry Chanwoo sweetie, but like no. Just number. Now vocal legend Junho. His best era is Rhythm Tae. I'll be honest, I don't really like Rhythm Tae that much. Like I used to hate it and it has grown on me a lot, but overall it's not my fave. But goddamn, this was a beautiful era for Ikon. Junho was blonde, lads, I repeat blonde. What a sight to see. We were so blessed. It was out of this world. His worst era is Dumb and Dumber. Now listen, I live for Ikon showing forehead, but the haircuts in Dumb and Dumber were all a bit too grease lightning for me, I'm afraid. And the outfits really were something. Lol. I think the world wasn't ready for supernatural Junho, to be honest, and I'm not sure it ever will be. And now to DK. His best era is Love Scenario. He really captured my attention in this era. I love his hair when it's a bit longer and other black. It was glorious. His line in Love Scenario is certainly the killing party, it always gets me, and he looked so woo in the purple jumper too. Still to this day I will stand by him looking the best in Love Scenario, and I'm coming from a perspective of him being one of the members whose visuals I don't necessarily pay attention to. Finally, our boy Song Yoon. His best era is Bling Bling. I love Fluffy Song. This was the era that made me realize how beautiful he truly is. I just am weak for blonde looks, and Song absolutely killed it. Song is now one of my fave members purely after acknowledging the beauty of this era LMAO. His worst era is Apology. I'll best honest, it's forgettable. Like even now trying to think of it, I don't really remember him in the MV much. I would think of Junho and Jinwon instead really. This just wasn't his era, unfortunately. But it definitely isn't a bad era. He always serves and is always supplying quality humor and visuals and vocals. We stan. In fact, this is true for the whole of Ikon. They really are powerful men. Now for the overall ranking of each Ikon era. In 10th place is Airplane. I think I made this quite obvious already. I just find it the least memorable. Like I rarely listen to it or watch the MV. I think that their other eras all have more to love and that Airplane isn't quite comparable. In 9th place is My Type. It was Ikon's debut, so of course they've changed a lot and their music style and MVs have gotten so much better. But like My Type is, as we already know, a song I dislike. I hate to say it, but it does have redeemable qualities, for example the looks we were given from the members. All of them looked very woo. I was tempted to put this as some of the members' best era in fact, but the song let it down. In 8th place is Apology. I feel like I've explained this one's position fairly well already. I love the song and the MV made me feel many emotions LMAO. Poor Jinwoo baby. But overall I think it wasn't the best for the members, which is why it's down so low. In 7th is Dumb and Dumber. This makes me sad because I love Dumb and Dumber so much, but I just can't with the hair and the outfits, man. The music video is so fun and crazy and the song is just perfection LMAO, even if it is a bit weird and wild haha. But yeah, I think the stylists are to blame for this one, I'm afraid. In 6th place is Rhythm Tay. Just mostly since I didn't like this song as much. I realize this is literally part of My Type era, but they don't have many eras apart from these few LMAO. It would have been less choice otherwise, I'm sorry. Back to the song. I love the members' hair this era LMAO. Song, Jinwoo and Junho being he standout looks of the era. I am a curly Jinwoo enthusiast. In 5th place is Queen Love Scenario. Probably one of my favorite pop songs, but I didn't feel she deserves top spot for me as much as I love her and adore her. I think that the MV is art and everything, but I think that the next few songs are just such perfection that Love Scenario ends up here. This is Ikon's power. In 4th place is B-Day. Okay, she's technically also bling bling, but I don't care. She is iconic. She's stunning. She's a bop. The choreo is probably the only thing that isn't as strong LMAO. But like I just have to say it again, Bobby Slade. Song 2. In 3rd is my fave Ikon title track I'm Okay. Just because it's my fave doesn't make it their best era, okay. I'm looking objectively here LMAO. But I love the aesthetic of I'm Okay. She's just so suave and sleek. I know most people find it melancholic, but I find it more powerful and badass if I'm honest. I don't know why. But yeah, she's perfect. I love her so much. She deserved a lot better if you ask me. She's also Ikon's last title track as 7, so that just makes it depressing LMAO. I'd love it if we could just get one more comeback as 7. It's all I ask. In 2nd place is Killing Me. This was the song that made me realize Ikon could bring out bops. I was like, yes, this is it. The choreography, perfection. The outfits, thank you stylists, you all knew what to do. The hair, so different and so beautiful. Hanbin, Jinwoo and Bobby Sakali. I mean gosh, Purple Bobby was otherworldly. Killing Me came for blood. In 1st place is The Perfection that is Bling Bling. I remember when this used to be a guilty pleasure song, but now I know that it's nothing of the sort. It's just absolute art. I love the concept. I think it suits Ikon the most of all their concepts. I mean the edgy vibes I got were out of this world. This could very easily be all the members' best eras, to be fair. The outfits all suited them so much and the stages had such power and presence, it's insane. I love Bling Bling with all my heart, man. Exquisite. So that's all for this one. I hope you all enjoyed. I know I did, lol. I really miss Ikon and Ikon TV and Hanbin, and seeing those photos of him made me really sad and I just want OT7 back together. I hope you all can relate LMAO. I just want them to perform together on stage and smile again.